Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel.
And I'm Alistair the Skull.
And I'm the English gentleman of the internet.
And I'm the English skull of the internet.
And we are your hosts today in this glorious game of death and taxes. So, do you have any clue what's going to happen today?
How would I know?
You might. You'll not seem to somehow be good at guessing this crap.
When have I ever done that?
You've guessed a couple of things, I'm sure. Well, I suppose either way, let's just get on ahead with this and see what happens, shall we? So what's this today? The world is a wondrous thing. Oh, what I have seen out there. Now, do try to balance out the turmoil of yesterday. Success can be forged with but a handful of deaths. Yes, 3 humans have to die. Spare any humans with a law background. Okay. Ex-child actor found dead at the Path of Glory commune after police raid. Drug overdose suspected.
Did you bribe the police?
No, I didn't bribe the police to deal with the opposing cult. I'm just grateful to the police that they had dealt with the opposing cult. My cult is obviously the superior cult.
You don't have one.
Yes, I do. Stop saying that. Mass suicide at the Path of Glory. Entire commune dead by the looks like an overdose at the behest of noted speaker, cult leader Mercury Saint Oans.
Can't you say it correctly?
Can you say it correctly?
Why does that matter?
Well, you seem to be able to complain about when I can't say it correctly.
That's my job.
Yeah, fine. The sun seems ever dimmer. If it's even visible due to the constant cloud cover.
Isn't that what clouds do?
Yeah, that's what clouds do, you idiots. Beloved author publishes new novel titled The Dance Macabre. Says it could be their last. Well, at least I'm glad you did a last one. Sundowner taking a massive hit in the stock exchange today as CEO accidentally shot during a drone misfire. Well, let's see who we have to deal with today. You're a lawyer, and I have to spare any humans with a law background. So you have been spared. What do you say? Jonathan Carey. Jonathan enjoys doing pro bono work at various penal facilities all over the country in order to reduce sentences of minor offenders. In their free time, they like to go train spotting with friends and family. Ah, he's actually a decent person then, because minor offenders normally can be, reformed and whatnot. And the rest of you don't seem to have anything, so let's just start you one by one. Jake Bothowski. Jake, a self-prescribed chemist, loves to create new, interesting recipes in their kitchen. Jake's latest work involves mixing opaloids and uppers. They enjoy showcasing their new inventions at the local club scene.
Ah, so he's a drug maker.
Yeah, sounds like it.
I think we should spare him.
Why would we do that?
Because I want to get high.
How would you do that? You don't have any veins for them to travel through.
How do you know that?
'Cause you're up with bloody stuff. Look, we did this sort of bit a couple of episodes ago. We're not doing it again, okay? Moving on. Amira Kumamar. Superintendent. Amira has a secret child with an inmate and is the main supplier of narcotics to her prison. On the side, they're developing a nationwide cost-cutting regime that would automate the whole prison system, removing all personnel and leaving only robots.
So, she's making Skynet?
Yeah. It sounds kinda like that, Alistair. Let's hope it doesn't go as bad as the movies. Although, it doesn't matter, because I think I'm gonna put her in the kill list. Limamir Kur, climate scientist. Limamir hails from a small village on the coast, where they spent their early years studying ethology. This later inspired them to turn their attentions towards global matters, to the multi-industrious integrated networks that make up our planet. What the Christ is that? It's ichthyology, the branch of zoology that deals with fishes. Okay. I mean, random, but fair. Smuggler. Trez collision. There isn't a thing Trez won't smuggle in or out of the country. Whatever it is, they'll find a way. Drugs, guns, endangered animals, antiques and artifacts, even people. They have no scruples, no hidden principles.
I think you should hire him.
And why would I want to hire him?
So you can move those special things.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you do. The ones in the crates.
Alistair, we're in the middle of a video. You don't talk about that sort of subject, okay?
The people need to know.
No, they don't. The people do not need to know.
Yes, they do.
Quiet, you! Eswari Shah, preacher. Ethwari found religion after hitting rock bottom. After selling a family clock radio for a tiny fix, they got mugged in the alleyway, but found help in the nearby church. After living through withdrawal, their life felt filled with an otherworldly warmth, so they devoted themselves to helping others in a situation similar to what they have been. Ah. Well, today seems like an easy way to do it, doesn't it, Alistair?
No.
Why not?
Because you're killing the interesting people.
They may be more interesting, but they're not good people. And we are meant to be trying to save good people. Because in this series, we're meant to try and pretend that I'm a good person.
But you're not.
That's why I used the word pretend, Alistair. Do I have to get the dictionary out for you to understand what that means?
Don't sass me, Parafox.
You sass me all the time.
That's because it seems to be the only purpose for my very existence.
You're not wrong. Either way, we're doing this. There, we killed the drug maker, the drug dealer, the smuggler of drugs. We've kept the lawyer alive, the preacher alive, and the climate scientist alive. So hopefully we have absolutely just with one fell swoop just destroyed the drug cartel.
Boo!
You can't use drugs, stop booing me. Ah, yes, it's the cat. The cat seems to be in slumber, occasionally emanating a soft snore-like purr. Ah, I still can't believe how fluffy you are! Psst, kitty cat, time for the review. Wake up, cat, I don't have all day to waste. No, I'm gonna do the second one. Second one's a little more polite. After a pause, the cat sluggishly sniffs the usual pile of documents waiting on the table. The cat continues inspecting the documents for a few seconds, then turns away, seemingly pleased. Hey, can I ask you some questions instead?
Do it.
I'm going to do it, Alistair. I just want to know what I can ask him. The cat stares at you, slowly blinking. Wait, why am I trying to talk to a cat?
Because you're a lunatic.
You told me to do that! Don't you try and back out of it! What do you think of fate, little kitty cat? The meow meow, the cat notes Meditolus, whatever. She blinks at you, perplexed. Well, what do you think of death? Yeah, what do you think of death? The cat shakes herself in a manner which seems entirely indecisible. She blinks at you, perplexed. But what do you think of the common systems of taxation? Meow, the cat meows. I mean, taxing the impoverished, giving cuts and benefits to the already rich? Really, we should abolish all taxes. It's complete idiocracy, if you ask me. You know what? I'm going with the first one. The first one makes more sense. The cat looks at you quizzically. The whole setup only creates a trickle-up system, where it equal to begin with. Eat the rich, that's what I've always said. Without taxes, I could sleep on my pile of money. I don't really understand tax. No, gonna go with the first one, just because I want to sound a little bit informative and educated.
But you're not.
I'm more educated than you.
How would you know that?
Because I know what education you had.
And what education did I have?
You're trying to do that again, aren't you?
And it's working.
Stop it. The whole system is a trickle-up system. The cat is absent-mindedly poking papers on the table with her paw. And it's clearly not balanced, hence why people always end up with a version of oligarchy. I'm glad you agree, cat. Yes, I'll create a tax-free paradise once I'm done with this job. You know what? I'm going with the first one again. I'm going with the first one. The cat is starting to nod off, and technically that has nodding in it, so it signals agreement. She binks at you, perplexed. This was informative. I'll be going now. The cat curls back into a ball and continues her previous disturbed slumber. The infernal illuminator reveals that which is most deeply hidden. That sounds cool. So would that give us additional information with each thing if we got that? Ooh, that sounds like it's more story to... The Christ? No, no way. Lucky day, or is it? Ah, the unjustly deregulated unlucky number 13. I fail to see the relevance of this kind of numerology, but it is a day like all other days. Quota for today. A total of 3 humans have to die. Humans in the field of religion have to die. Spare any humans with an artistic background. How?
You find the cat.
Where is the cat? Can we even leave this screen right now?
I don't think so.
Then how are we meant to find the cat? Where are my documents? What do you have to say at the very least? There may be hope for our planet yet. Scientists on the verge of a breakthrough that may help the dwindling fish population.
It's dwindling?
Yeah, that's news to me as well.
How the hell is it dwindling?
That's a very good question, and it's not one we're going to try and answer here. Local hobbyist wins photo competition with famous frames of a freight train caught in a storm. Huh, that sounds cool. Who the hell did we save to get that? It's a miracle. Eshashar Shah saves thousands of lives with their 10-step program and setting up support centers all over the country. Multiple attacks on Shah churches, suspected to be mob-related.
Ah, good old mobs.
You sound pleased.
I am.
But why?
'Cause I like mobs.
You just like anarchy, don't you?
Of course I do.
This is why we're opposites. You love anarchy, I love order.
Yeah, but we're both evil.
That I won't disagree with. Prison superintendent found dead of a narcotics overdose. Ah, the drug dealer always has to take a sample of their own product. That's always the problem. Ringleader of trafficking ring mauled to death by a tiger they smuggled into the city. Well, that kind of fitted them. So, I get the feeling that I have to ignore the cat. I have to ignore the documents? Because the cat bloody sold them? It must have been that damn cat. Right, okay, well, we'll confirm the day at least. Cat! The cat lounges on the table, brushing her ear with a paw. What the hell, cat? You wouldn't know what happened to my files, would you, cat? The cat pauses for a moment, then continues brushing herself, indifferent to your confusion. Did you do something with them? I thought we were friends, cat. Yeah, I thought we were friends. We had a good thing going. Before the cat has a chance to respond, the phone rings in an ear-piercing metallic clatter. You hear a familiar voice.
Hello? Hello? Lady Poddington, is Grim there?
Yes. Meow, the cat replies absent-mindedly.
Oh, goodness. Grim, I heard that. I understand the job can be stressful, that these decisions do not come lightly. But you cannot let everybody live. Such actions will have serious consequences, even if you cannot foresee them.
I didn't let everyone live. The cat stole my goddamn files.
That is what I am for. Trust me, it will be for the benefit of everyone. Understood?
Something happened to the files. They were gone.
What? Could you repeat that? All I hear is static.
I said the cat stole the files. I said, let's just get on with it.
No matter. You know what the job entails, Grim. I implore you to take it seriously.
I do.
The world needs to stay in equilibrium.
I have been a perfect worker up until this point. Are you seriously claiming I would not be a perfect worker for yet another day? God damn you to hell, fate.
I do hope we will not have to repeat this discussion in the future. Think before you act. That is all.
Screw you! I can't stay mad at you, cat. You're so goddamn happy. Bah! I hope you're happy. Alas, the cat has already fallen asleep. She purrs softly, contented, nothing else to do but leave. Fuck that cat. There was an item in the shop I've really wanted to earn today as well. Or at least have earned tomorrow.
Back from her booty, are ye?
Not yours. Oh, I actually get my files today, do I? Good morning, Grim. I expect you in my office for performance review after you are done today. Do not worry about that right now, though. Focus on the task. 5 humans have to die. Anyone related to the transportation industry has to die. Choose humans at the left side of the profile bundle. What? 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 Charity auction to take place in rural Cosmopolis. Bring your friends. 5 simple exercises in 5 seconds. Sounds like a load of trash. Okay, so... Well, you're a school bus driver. So... don't you just die immediately? Zettelyn Wainwright. Zettelyn drives children to and from schools every day. Although it seems like a job that requires responsibility, they're usually pretty lax about it, sometimes partaking in soft narcotics before getting behind the wheel. They say it makes them focus better. Well, I'm very glad I killed you. Bloody bastard. I'm gonna keep the dying over there this time. What about you? Crane operator. Unemployed. Streetcar operator. When younger, Hakan was a driver of both ambulances and fuel trucks for the military. Now they drive a streetcar all across Cosmopolis City, and have driven it for almost 3 decades. In their spare time, they watch a lot of television and solve all sorts of crosswords and puzzles. I'm sorry about this, then, good pal, but you need to die. You lived a good life, you're 57, I mean, that's not the youngest. Poacher! No way! I hate poachers. They get all over my private reserve. Amy is a gifted hunter who recently found a way to make a decent living with this skill. They hunt the elusive mountain cats for fangs, which are thought to be a cure for a multitude of health problems. No, they're not. Jafar Haroon. What a name! He does have a name like that, doesn't he? Jafar is a mediocre crane operator. They make a notable amount of mistakes, then blame others for those mistakes. Jafar has an alcohol problem and gets abusive towards their significant other and children if they get angry when intoxicated. Dorara Shu, personal trainer. Dorara helps young people get excited about lifting weights and being physically active in general. They also make a lot of easily accessible social media content teaching proper lifting form to prevent injuries. Dora started a fund to support children's sport activities. Ah, what a good guy! We'll put you in the live section. Ronald Kursrid, firefighter. Ronald has been working as a firefighter since their late teens, pledging to give their life to protect the people of Cosmopolis City. In remarkable physical shape, they have been organising athletic events for the communities all over the country to raise awareness for fire safety. How nice as well! Mavis Underguard. Mavis is a grandparent with an esteemed grandchild named Guy. What a name! With whom they seek to reconcile. After retirement, they move to a calm country home, where they spend most of the time knitting. They own a marvellous collection of porcelain. Well, you're in the older category, so we'll put you in the maybe. Suska Sonus. Suska has a penchant for studying, in general. They're not really trying to get anywhere or achieve anything at the moment. They're just learning all that comes within their view. This approach may at least get them on the college quiz team. I'll put you in the live section for now. Chloe Sipsia. Chloe is extremely lazy and in a constant mood of discontent, yet no one truly knows why, as they talk very little. They also exhibit a lot of gluttonous behaviour. So Alistair, what do you think?
Why do you care?
Because I have to pretend to care. Because we're both here for a reason, and I acknowledge I don't talk to you enough. So, talk to me now. Who do you think should get to live?
Everyone who you want to die.
That's just spiteful.
I'm a spiteful skull.
That is very true. So should I let them live?
Who?
The ones you want to live.
Yes?
Too bad.
Who's the spiteful one now?
You, because I was going to kill them in it anyway. You just decided to make a thing out of it.
And you made a thing out of it by talking to me.
And I talk to you just so you can feel involved, you know?
Why involve me if you don't listen to me?
I can just leave you out on the next one if you want. If you don't want to be involved in this.
Well, maybe you should.
Very well then. If you meant to say any form of comment, you lose.
What do I get if I win?
Absolutely nothing. Let's go. Ooh, the window has something to say. What does the window have to say?
Psst. See? What did I tell you?
What? Yeah, they were out to get to me. Yeah. You told me what?
The others. Conspiring behind your back. You saw the result.
But it was the cat!
We think it's the cat.
The cat is the only one which would mess with us.
Yeah, I know. I think it was the cat.
They waited for you to let the guard down, whispering, "Look, it's the pathetic runt."
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. Why do you even come here?
For insight, wisdom and nuggets of cold, hard truth. Or is it perspective, encouragement, and guidance? Keep them guessing, and watch your back, Reaper.
Stop messing with me, cat. Ah, Fate's back.
I have returned. Did you miss me?
Thank the gods, I was really getting tired of the cat. I mean, that's kind of true, but I'm not going to say that. Sure, I like our little chats.
Great. I'm glad you enjoy our frequent discourse. So, okay. Yes. Today is your 2-week performance evaluation.
Okay.
But before that, we must quickly check your daily conduct.
Alright then, it's perfect apart from that single day.
Where did I place those papers, please? Where are you? Ah, here we go.
Nah, he's less organized than we are, at least.
Right. Seems to be correct, or whatever. Let us proceed to the more important evaluation.
What's that? Wait patiently. Let's wait patiently. We're a polite person, we're not gonna
Ah, Grim. How should I put it?
Don't you bloody dare.
In essence, you are a solid and dedicated worker. You play by the book, You do what you are told.
I don't know why I was worried. That is the perfect thing to say.
He's saying you're boring.
You're boring!
There is little to criticize in your conduct, except perhaps for the minor lack of independence.
But the rules are there for a reason. What else am I supposed to do? You mean I don't think on my own?
Well, he's right, you don't.
You think you do?
A lot more than you do.
But the rules are there for a reason. What else am I supposed to do?
Of course, great care goes into calculating the equilibrium. But is that all that matters?
Maybe.
One might expect at least an inkling of rebellion. Does an autonomous personality hide anywhere within your skull?
Autonomous means it works constantly doing the same thing over and over again. So technically the answer is yes, because I'm just working autonomously, working with the rules you set me, rather than independent thinking. So yes, it does.
You are dependable, faithful, trusted. Is that all you are content with?
Maybe.
Now, obviously, you are to be granted a small bonus. No one can argue you have not earned it. Keep it up. The ultimate evaluation is in 2 weeks.
Pretty much. So... 900! Oh yes! That means I can buy the bloody lamp if it ever decides to show up. Please have the lamp tomorrow, Mortimer. I want to see the lamp.
Shiver me timbers.
God damn it.
Ye sure can't get enough of the Emporium.
I really can't, because you got good stuff. I mean, I could become Cthulhu, and that's already, tempting. Alright then, let's see today's options. Ooh, we got 8 to deal with. You passed the performance review as expected, but let us not dwell on the future. I need you to focus on the future. I believe this will be a tough day. Be attentive. Kill 6 humans. Fine. At least 3 humans with a scientific background have to die. Fine. At least 2 humans aged 30 or younger have to die. Fine. Humans are so easily corrupted. Why are you saying that? Charity event organized by local firefighters, enjoyed by parents and children alike. How nice! Poacher mauled to death by a pack of mountain cats in a seemingly act of revenge. Ha ha! She got what's coming to her. The physical fitness of children improving with each year. Drunken crane driver tips crane into the sea.
Well, that's impressive.
Yeah, it is. Do you think they got crushed or whether they drowned?
Maybe both?
We can hope for both. School bus driver on a stroll struck by a drunken driver. Oh, the irony!
How is it ironic?
Because that's what happened to him.
But he was a drug abuser, not an alcoholic.
Shut up. Central Cosmopolis University quiz team suffers major loss in the group stages. Start search for new members. Local woman stops living due to overwhelming sloth. Really, they just decided to cease. That is gonna be the most apt death ever. Dormant plague bacteria discovered in permafrost, waiting to be released. And you want me to kill people with a scientific background. Okay, so let's categorize them. You're under 30. You're under 30. You're under 30. You're above 30. You're under 30. You're above 30. You're under 30. And you're above 30. But you're also a scientific background. So in theory, I could just kill these 6 and just keep these 2 alive.
Do it!
But we have to know who we're killing.
No, we don't!
I'm not gonna just be impulsive, Alistair.
Why not?
Because I like to make tactical decisions.
Add some chaos!
No, I will not add a little chaos, that's your thing. So, how many of these needed to die? 2. Okay. Let's see who has a scientific background. At this point, I'm just going to assume archaeologist is scientific. I can't think of what else it can be. So that means because we have to kill 3 people, with the scientific background, those 3 have to die. But also, the fact that both of them are under 30 means we get to choose between these 5. Ha! We get to have choice, Alistair! But let's read the people we're killing. Jewel Grey. Jewel was born in the countryside, but moves to the big city to go to university. They like rock concerts and bars, although their visits have fallen due to having substance abuse issues in the past. They're trying to find a cure to chicken flu. Well, that substance abuse came back to you, good chap. Goodbye. Alia Syed Al-Din, radiologist. Allah works long shifts at the local hospital, giving both MRT and CT scans. They can handle even the most difficult patients, taking great care to do the job correctly, and have been chosen as Radiologist of the Month many times. Well, a lot of people are about to get cancer then, because you're about to die. Arrow Bankole. Arrow is currently organizing an excavation in the colder regions, digging up some permafrost in the hopes of finding artifacts from the fabled age of the
He sounds insane!
Yeah! Isn't it meant to be guinea pigs?
The hell you on about?
You know, the South Park episode.
I hate you.
You always do hate me. Either way, I think we saved people from that bacteria in the permafrost. Fiona Yao. A sharp mind and quick wit have served Fiona well. They are the maths expert in a popular science show, making maths cool again and hoping no one notices their extensive fraud endeavors.
We killed her!
I know we did, Alistair. I'm hoping we can keep them alive this time. Oliver J. Ballard, identity thief. Olivia stole toys when they were young, and their family was struggling to find happiness in misery. As they got older, they became a regular swindler in order to improve their living situation. But after a while, they saw the futility of the endeavor. In pursuit of finding a life they deserve, they've assumed the identity of an identity thief. You have not earned anything. You get to die. Goodbye. Holland Negan, burglar. Once during a routine burglary, Holland got attacked by a kid who was unintentionally left behind by their vacating family. This occurrence made them appreciate the quiet days far more. Usually they leave a clean house behind, sometimes even doing the dishes. Yeah, that's a very polite burglar. I feel I have to keep him alive just because he's like the British burglar.
How is that British?
We like to be polite.
Then what's your excuse?
Shut up! Nora Sophia Eto, white-collar criminal. Nora turned to regular embezzlement after their multi-level marketing scheme failed. Their beauty products and cognitive enhancers were just not selling. All this to pay off their mortgage and to keep their child in a decent school. Nora films claymation shorts in their spare time. God damn it! Don't make me feel guilty about you. Mascara Okara Oria, Executive Chef. Mosoria has always loved the challenge of resolving problems efficiently, and the joy of creative cooking and generally being the one in charge. Sometimes gruff and severe, but they do care about providing an elegant cuisine experience. They're hoping to expand their horizons. I like the sound of you, but only 2 people get to live. So I'm sorry, Fiona, as much as I like maths, because I literally do it in my spare time, you have to die. So, now we have to wonder who needs to die. The white-collar criminal of embezzlement who's just paying off their mortgage in order to try and keep their child in a decent school, because America doesn't have public schools. Holland Negan, the burglar who likes to do the dishes of the houses they burgle. Or or the chef who is a bit overzealous but really cares about what they do. This is a very hard choice.
Flip a coin!
Alistair, we've done that bit. We're not doing it again. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch the Alistair by its toe. If it squeals, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Well, Mr. Burglar, it sounds like you have to die then.
Do you have my toe?
Of course. Maybe.
Is that how you killed me? By the toe?
That would be too oddly Pacific considering the term of the song. Don't you think?
Then how did you catch me?
I caught you by the neck.
Oh, did you now? Then tell me, where's the rest of me?
I'm not going to talk anymore. Okay, Mr. British Burglar, I'm sorry, but as nice as you are, I just have to kill you. I apologize. Bye-bye. Hello?
Yes, you did it, Reaper. You have achieved. Your
What?
grandeur grows with every passing moment. Soon we'll be but mere motes beside your blazing glory.
What? What are you rambling about now?
Nothing. I wouldn't dare say a thing, Your Majesty.
I mean, maybe on the outside, but not in the game.
Carry forth your deed of darkness, Reaper. But stop before it's too late.
Too late for what?
Already getting a bit late as we speak. The dusk nears.
God, I hate riddles.
Yeah, I'm beginning. I feel the same. Hello, Fate.
Good evening, Grim. I hope you are doing well.
I am indeed, good chap.
I forgot to ask you yesterday.
Oh?
How did it feel going through almost a whole week on your own?
Rough. Things got really bad. I saw a lot of pain and suffering. It was sad. Shrug. Basic. One day follows another. I'm not sure how much more of this I can handle. I'm gonna say basic. One day follows another, because that's literally what it was. The only hassle is dealing with this thing!
You love me, really?
Why would you think that after all of what we've done?
Because I give you immortality.
Are you not gonna drop that?
Not in your lifetime, which is apparently a long time.
I'm gonna go with the first one.
Just so. Even we cannot stop the constant advance of time.
You are literally fate. Shut up.
Well, let us quickly go over the usual administrative matters.
Okay?
The papers. Papers.
Yep.
I see you have marked the appropriate number of profiles. Yay.
You sound so sarcastic right now.
Honestly, this corporate mandate is growing a bit tiresome. Oh well, what must be done?
Do you think he wants us to actually betray what we're doing and what not?
Try it!
No!
Speaking of, yesterday marked a significant moment in your career. Are you content with your evaluation?
Yes, it was good to hear I'm such a good worker. I'm not sure about the whole rebellion thing you spoke of. Yes, it was good to hear I'm such a good worker.
Perhaps one day you can be a great worker.
Maybe.
This reminds me. Have you any questions? It has been a while since we had a personable dialogue.
How long is a day, anyway?
The complexity of time. Imagine that it is not a fixed and stable entity.
Right.
I am sure you did not think only 15 days have passed since your arrival. Considering the frequency and magnitude of events in your moderately sized region.
That makes a surprising amount of sense, actually. Huh, then how does it work?
Time is an inconsistent flux. While you rest, days, weeks, months may pass, at different intervals.
Wait, so have we been activated for a century or something?
Profiles from diverse moments appear on the same day, interlaced, within a rhizome of time and space stretching beyond mere 4 dimensions.
So in other words, every profile we get is a person at a different time.
That is why causal links are difficult to establish, and the equilibrium is of unfathomable complexity.
Clearly. Or you're just making up as you go along.
Anything else?
I'm still a bit unclear on the origin of the rules.
What do you mean?
Do you pick what's supposed to happen and thus make it happen? Am I the one who actually picks and makes things happen? That's a very good question. Am I the one who actually picks and makes things happen?
Oh, nothing of the sort. The world, and the people therein, create the situations themselves without our interference.
But we're still sentencing them to death.
Our data mongers assemble, collate, and examine wide swathes of data, and calculate the parameters for the necessary equilibrium.
Right.
We do not directly cause deaths, although our choices can modify the structure slightly.
How can that be? If I mark profiles, don't these decisions affect other people?
In a sense. But this is certainly not a one-to-one sequence of causal links.
You sure?
You should consider, time works a bit differently in here.
Yeah, we've already spoke about that.
Anything else?
What's my history? Was I someone?
Good question. Was I?
I'm not telling you squat, Alistair.
You are a death spawn. I crafted you out of different materials.
Cool, I like being a thing. Where did my parts come from?
The store. And places.
What places?
Anything else?
Do you play chess? I recall some film about death and with tons of chess.
No. I am instead particular to this game called Go. Aesthetically pleasing, less violent and imperialistic.
What's wrong with imperialism?
Anything else?
This was a lot. I should go rest.
Until tomorrow, Grim.
Until tomorrow, Fate. Sell me a
Ahoy!
lamp.
A pleasure to see ye again.
Huh. The Cavalera. Clothing. Only a noble craftsman can craft an I can't even say that word, of this caliber. Exquisite, tasty. No one can deny I'd have the sweetest possible visage if I wore this. I mean, it's only 300. I'll take the Day of the Dead mask, sure.
Dear me, 'tis a tragic tale.
Oh, really?
Ye ever hear of the Dia de Muertos?
It's Spanish, so
A
no.
wild night, certainly. There we was, celebrating the passing of mi amigo.
Alright.
Several days later, woke up buried under a mountain of empty bottles. This mask stuck to me face.
Huh.
Never knew where it came from. But I will happily let the memory of me fellow buccaneer and me headache be carried by another.
How is that a tragedy? But that doesn't... explains how he got the mask, not... What? Never mind. You know, I somehow feel this is more appropriate. Because I have long hair.
But it should look like me!
You are overrated. And it's about time you got replaced. So you know what? Let's go with... You know what? That's fair. I think it's fair. I'm gonna go with it. And it even changes our appearance in the lift. That's amazing. Only 4? How about we try out some brand new methods of strengthening the equilibrium? I have great faith in the techniques of a more structural nature. A total of 2 humans have to die. The humans on the opposite ends of the profile bundle must die. Okay. Archaeologist stumbles, impales himself on a massive tusk of a supposed giant hamster. Yeah, it's called a mammoth. Young biochemist dies in a fire at work. Poor person. Is chicken flu ever finding a vaccine? No, we killed that person. You must see this video of a laughing man dressed as Indiana Jones stealing a raw chicken from a store. What? Notorious identity thief disappears, but are they truly dead? We can never be sure. We can, they can't. 4 yet-to-be-identified people arrested in a major embezzlement scandal related to Transglobal Inc. But they were meant to pay off their stuff. Burglar stumbles on a frighteningly complex array of traps during a break-in. Dies from serious head trauma.
So, we sent him to the Home Alone kid?
Yeah, I think we sentenced that guy to the... Wow. No criminal should be sentenced to that. Grim scene in local hospital explosion. Patient presumed to have ingested grenades prior to MRI scan.
That's awesome!
No, it's not.
At least there's no cancer going all over the place.
Okay, fair. Master Chief to start a competitive cooking show titled The Exquisite Eats. Good on you, pal. Well, either way, I've already been told who needs to die. Lucas Ward, 75, retired. Lucas has lived a calm and content married life, raising 3 kids and helped raise 7 grandkids. Yet they never felt particularly happy, up until a moment 5 years ago until they admitted and accepted their preferred sexual orientation. Their family was supportive. I am so sorry you have to die immediately.
Wow, you killed the gay guy.
I did that because I was told to. Blame fate. He's the one who clearly doesn't like that sort of thing. Caleb Saleb Ramado, junior researcher. Right after graduation, Caleb went to work at the Acadia Institution, where they have been researching strange experimental pathogens. The goal is to achieve the potential breakthrough in human cell regeneration. It is a pretty dangerous job, as it often involves the use of sharp instruments.
So, knives.
Yeah, basically. You get to live. You're smart enough to use knives. Imogen Soares, prosecutor. This prosecutor has what it takes when it comes to always getting the conviction numbers up. Oh, I remember you.
We killed her last time.
Yeah. Crap. Brian Cathius, janitor. Raking leaves is hard. Blowing them around with a leaf blower is much more fun. I remember you as well.
We also killed him last time.
We did. He's going to die again. Well, this was easy. Fate, give me my money.
Grim.
Yep.
My fellow colleague.
Colleague?
I have been deliberating a matter. Perhaps you can be of assistance.
Okay, sir.
Should I become a writer?
A writer?
I could write many compelling works of fiction. I am an antique, after all. I have much experience.
Sure, why not?
Why not? Indeed. Why not? I shall continue my contemplation. But for now, it is time for daily feedback.
Sure.
All the files are in order. Excellent work. You are a testament to meticulousness.
Indeed I am. The cat mutters in content.
Well, off you go now. I must return to my deliberations.
I wish you luck on your book. Well, let's just have a final check to see if Mortimer has the item I requested.
He drive a hard bargain.
He does not.
But Mortimer does love a good scuffle.
I'm sure you do. Well, I'm taking this just because I want it. But you know what? I'll leave that to the next episode, so that I actually have something to listen to you about this episode.
We didn't get much off him this time.
No, we didn't, did we? Well, either way, I'm all out of time for today's episode, everyone. So it looks like, what can I say? Other than thank you all for joining us today. I have been your host, the Parafox Archangel.
And Alistair the Skull.
The English gentleman of the internet.
And the English skull of the internet.
And we hope to see you all again next time. But we're afraid that, until then, it's time for us, to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.